2009 is the International Year of Astronomy. It's also the 400th anniversary of the discovery of the telescope.
And one Minnesota man is particularly excited about both. Michael Koppelman has lived an interesting life. He used to play and record with Prince, and he started 2 companies. But as Frank Vassalero reports, it's what he discovered one night while gazing up at a Minnesota sky that brought him international attention.
Basically, we make sophisticated, high-powered websites.
Michael Koppelman co-founded Clockwork, a website and internet development company.
Having someone be there at 8 to 5 is like ludicrous, when what you care about is measuring how well they get their job done.
But the successful computer guy wanted to be something very different growing up.
I was totally a music guy. I played guitar. I wanted to be a rock star. I mean, my whole life was music. I could conceive no other outcome besides me being a rock star.
And he got real close.
Purple rain, purple rain. I remember the first time I saw Prince, I was absolutely terrified. He's just a terrifying person. I don't know why. I mean, he's this tall and doesn't say a word, and yet somehow he's terrifying.
Koppelman was in his early 20s. He worked his way up at Paisley Park, and he would eventually record and mix Prince's Diamond and Pearls album, along with parts of Graffiti Bridge and Love Symbol.
So I was in the studio with him 14 hours a day for 2 years.
He even played bass on a track called Blue Light. Koppelman says playing with Prince was a mind-blowing experience, but his next big adventure would really be cosmic, literally. When his girlfriend gave him a telescope, he became obsessed with astronomy.
So I'd be out there 10 below on some country road in a park, with this telescope looking around at things. I was insane.
That passion would lead him to build this, his own observatory about an hour south of the Twin Cities. The former rocker was singing a different tune. He was blinded by science.
And I can't look at anything and not think about the physics behind it. When I see the wind blow or the sunshine or water dripping, I'm thinking about our understanding of that sort of in terms of physics. And to me, it's amazing. It's miraculous.
Koppelman started taking classes at the University of Minnesota. He took his first class in 2000 and eventually earned a degree in astrophysics in 2008.
He was very determined. He was an excellent student, practically a straight-A student, and graduated with honors.
Roberta Humphreys has a PhD in astrophysics and says what Koppelman did next was extremely difficult and rare, because it all took place inside his homemade observatory in Minnesota.
When I was like, oh my God, that looks like the gamma ray afterglow.
A gamma ray burst is a beam of light coming from a huge exploding star. It may not look like much here, but it would be like snapping a picture of a single lighthouse beam that flashed only one time nearly 10 billion years ago.
It was important. It was very important.
And it was exciting. It was science. Remember, that beam he found was a flash that left that exploding star 10 billion years ago.
Literally before the Earth was here. We're not talking the dinosaur times. We're talking before the sun formed. And yet I was able to catch it on a backyard telescope, basically. To me, that's just fascinating.
A fascinating discovery that made an amateur astronomer a bit of a legend, or dare we say, a bit of a rock star.
Mike still plays the guitar and performs in a local band called Tea and Sympathy. He is busy at home with his wife and 2 little kids, but records an astronomy podcast and gets out to the observatory every chance he gets. Frank put a number of links about Koppelman and astronomy at WCCO.com, including one selling a telescope for $15 to celebrate the year of astronomy.